What's up, Josh Paul? It's the Messianic King, man. And I know what I did. And I know everybody's going to see it, too, when I do it. You got the guts in it. But I have to do it, man. Because the world's dealt with me deceitfully. And if the world didn't deal with me deceitfully, everybody wouldn't see that. But they did that on purpose. So it is what it is, man. And like, as I was coming out of it, because it's a long journey, I was like, Satan was still coming at me. Father's mad. He's going to take me. He's not taking my authority away from me. First of all, he gave me authority over this world. So what I did, like, isn't an affront to God, and I wasn't, I had to do that. I had to do it because I am so confident. I don't pay attention to everything all the time. So I got to scare it. What it does is it breaks me down. It makes me weak. It scares me. And I start looking at stuff and I start seeing stuff. I go into Satan's den. I start seeing stuff. I'm not excusing whatever, man. I didn't commit sin. So, because it's mostly AI stuff anyway. Can you sin in lust with an AI program? I don't think so. No tariff Canada decided that. But anyway, so I go in there and then Satan starts mocking me and doing all this stuff. And I see it. And then I start thinking about other stuff and I put it together. And the reason that I had to do it in the first place is because all these messing around with me, because I think the Vatican's trying to make a deal with Jerusalem or whatever. I don't know. I had to find out if Pope Francis, my son, and Taylor Swift were the beast, the false prophet, and the Antichrist. Because I've seen a bunch of stuff. I didn't want to make a statement about it. I wanted to find out. Nobody will talk to me. So that's what I had to do. My father's not mad at me. He knows what I'm doing. Whatever. There's a bunch of other stuff that I want to say. This isn't Magic 8 Ball. I'm not sure. I got a bunch of stuff. I know a bunch of stuff that's coming that you guys don't know. That's just, I don't have a whole lot of time to mess around with you guys. And here's the other thing. If that is the case, right, that they're trying to go to, like, I don't know, Jerusalem and do that. Here's what I will do, right? I'll take the keys of Peter, which I have them. I'll go to the Eastern Orthodox Church and take it there. We can just do it that way. Since you guys want to sit there and jack around with me some more, I'll just take the keys because I have them. You can pretend like you do. You don't. I'll take them to the Eastern Orthodox Church. I can do that. It's not a problem. It's not a problem by any means. And like I was reading the mass reading for 22. Today, when I get out, when I get let out in Revelations, and the mass reading was Cyrus, right? And then Jesus says, "Give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give unto God what belongs to God," right? And Cyrus, if you take the letters, right, and translate them, it's my name. Cyrus becomes my name. And then I go in, the AI program pops up and it goes, "Know which one you are now, smooch?" Because Pope Benedict had that Moor woman on his crest. Yeah, I'm Cyrus. I never said I was Caesar. And that's the point. I never said I was Caesar. I asked for Portugal. Give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give unto God what belongs to God. You know which one I am now? Right? Well, that statement, I have a bunch of statements, but I know what I'm doing. I knew what I was doing. I didn't commit a sin. I kind of can't. But you should think about it like this. I know the power that I have in this world, whether you guys choose to accept it or not. I know this. And I still, how have I acted? How have I acted? Yet you guys want to pass judgment on me. You guys probably do way worse shit in your home, man. And I know I knew you were going to see that. And I still did it. Just like all the other stuff I do that you guys don't put your neck out on the line, but you take credit for when I go and do it. So, I mean, was it perfect? No. But I had to conform. I had the only sin that I committed is I conformed to this world instead of waiting for God. That's the only sin that I can find. It's probably the worst sin. But, He's let me do it before. It was the last time I'm out of here. And here's the other thing, like, we can do. Where was I going to? Outside, I don't know what this. Taking the keys to Peter. I don't know. There's a bunch of other stuff. See, here's the other thing, right? I've seen stuff about praying to obelisks, and they're trying to put little spells up in the stuff that I was watching. Satan was. If there's I bound this a long time ago. Bound it a long time ago. I wrote it down. I made a video. I put it out. And I also said, if this gets erased or discontinued, I don't have to talk to a million people. All I have to do is talk to my Father. It's bound. That's all I have to do. You guys are delusional. If you think I got to go, I don't have to have a vote at the Vatican. I don't have to do any of that stuff. None of it. I'm subservient to no one. My Father did that on purpose. Right? So, I mean, I forgot where I was going with it, man. Because there's like so much to say, you know. Because you guys are like grasping for straws, like making up, Dylan's birthday is 44. Yeah, you know what? 44 is his birthday when he's born, his number. That's Jesus. No, 33 is when Jesus started his ministry. You know when I got confirmed in the Catholic Church? When I was 44 years old. Those two things line up together in the Word of God. Not the birthday, because my birthday lines up with Jesus's in the Word of God. See, all my stuff lines up. You guys are just taking little stuff here and there, and you're like, hey, yeah, this stuff all makes sense. And it doesn't. All my stuff adds up to the Word of God. Not just like one thing. This isn't Magic 8-Ball. And like, the other thing that I want to say is, like, I don't do this stuff to predict the future or anything. I see a lot of stuff you guys don't see. And I gotta mess it up sometimes. Because you guys are scandalous motherfuckers, man. You caused it. I see a lot of stuff you guys don't see. There's a lot of stuff coming. I know. I've translated I haven't told you everything. You guys think you know. I haven't told you everything. There's a bunch of stuff you don't know. A bunch. And if you want to, like, I don't even know if this has happened, but Pope Francis or Jorge Magog wants to, like, deny me some more, and, like, they think they're going to go around it, Taylor Swift or whatever they think they're going to do. You know, my son, here's what I did today. I bound, because I have authority over the bloodline of Mary Magdalene and David, as the sole heir to my mother in Galesburg, Illinois. I bound it. I don't have to go to court to do it. I bound it in heaven that I'm the last bloodline. It stops with me unless I deem otherwise. It goes nowhere else. I'm the sole heir and the beneficiary of the bloodline. There is nobody else. It's me. It's done. It's a done deal. The fake will and all that other stuff is thrown out. My father's thrown it out. I might go to court and do it, but I'm just telling you right now, I bound that. The other thing that I did as far as like doing weird Wiccan or Egypt religions, in the very beginning, man, when I saw what you guys were doing, because I'm smart, that's why I don't go out and make all these statements. I bound in heaven as on earth that I had authority over numerology, numbers, music, people who do those religions, people who try to manifest, all that stuff. I put my authority given to me by my father over all of it. So if I go somewhere and like somebody's doing something to try to link me to it, because I also said that you try to link me to this, you deal with me deceitfully, it automatically throws it out. It doesn't count. I have authority over it. You come with a false contract trying to manipulate a date, that doesn't have anything to do with anything because it's of this world and I have authority from my father over it. I mean, you people don't really have to have it if you don't want to, but I don't. It's not bound in heaven. It's the only place that matters. So, I mean, the Vatican needs to be wary of that. Because, like I said, I'll go to the Eastern Orthodox Church. Not a problem. Since I'm not worthy. Josh Paul Hudson, Messianic King.